Good morning, students. Today we will discuss another important topic for your university examination, that is hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity means hyper means more, sensitivity means they have sensitivity to such substance. What is it? Actually, our immune system is meant for fight out pathogens against the pathogens, but sometimes these immune system will fight to the self cells. These self cells is sometimes treated as antigens. It is termed it as autoimmunological disorder. So here the tolerance to the self cells is degraded. Is the tolerance means it have patience, it has loss of its patience to its own tissues, so it is termed as tolerance. So but here, for sometimes also additionally to this, sometimes also if it is common common antigens or common environmental non-biological antigens, if it is there, so and also sometimes these are commensal, but these also our immune system will fight. Our immune system will try to fight against it. So it is termed it as hypersensitive, but not in all. So in some individuals, so that is termed it as allergy. Here you remember one, it is tolerance is lost. Tolerance means patience. The immune system lost its tolerance. This phenomena On this phenomena, Paul Portier and also Charles Richard had done a bombastic work. So Charles Richard had got Nobel Prize. According to this, Coombs and Gell classified these hypersensitive reactions as two: immediate and also delayed type. Immediate means within the hours these reactions will occur in our body. So these are type 1, type 2, type 3. So remaining one is delayed. Delayed is a type 4. Another classification is also there. These type 1, type 2, type 3 are antibody mediated immunological reactions, but type 4 is cell mediated. Here T cells will participate in this reaction. So first, here today we will discuss about the type 1 hypersensitivity. Type 1 hypersensitivity means it is not a autoimmunological disorder. By the common environmental pollution, maybe generally these antigens did not what is called initiate the immune response in all persons, but some persons. So here a external antigen is required. So it is common environmental antigens, maybe dust, mites, like that. And also commensals. Commensals means in our intestine, some bacteria are residing there. So they did not do any harmful, and also they did not help to our health, but they are taking food, shelter from our side. So here we discuss the type 1 hypersensitivity. So type 1 hypersensitivity, it is termed it as anaphylactic reaction. Ana means without, phylactic protection. Here Paul Portier and Charles Richard had made experiments on the dogs. In dogs, they injected a mild dose to the dogs. After some weeks, they give a booster dose, but the dogs did not get any protection from these doses. These dogs will succumb. So what is the reason? They discovered the hypersensitivity. These dogs have hypersensitivity. So here also it is a allergen. is a allergen. It is a common environmental, or maybe it is a commensal. So it is from external. That's why type 1 hypersensitivity we did not term it as autoimmune disorder. So when it is enters a allergen in our body, actually B cells are antigen presenting cells. So B cells are antigen presenting cells. These have receptors. Receptors are immunoglobulins. So these immunoglobulins will react with this antigen. Allergen. Allergen means it is a antigen. So when these allergens initiate a immune response for common allergens are commensal, that individual is termed as atopic. Atopic. A T O P I C. So here for only this type 1 hypersensitivity. So type 1 hypersensitivity, that individual is termed as atopic. So when a allergen enters in our body, first these encounters the B cell. So here immunoglobulins will react with that allergen or antigen. So generally it is MHC2 is generated on the surface of that antigen presenting cell, particularly here also B cell. So this MHC2 is read by the T helper cells. So T helper cells have CD4 with the CD4 receptor. These read the MHC2 and releases the cytokines. So T helper cells releases cytokines. These cytokines will modify the other B cells as plasma cells. So what is the difference between the B cells and plasma cells? Plasma cells, it have more ER, more rough endoplasmic reticulum. So when it is ER is present, protein synthesis will occur, more immunoglobulins will generated from these B cell. So particularly this type 1 hypersensitivity is belongs to the IgE. IgE means IgE means IgE. So IgE means immunoglobulin epsilon. So IgE immunoglobulins are mean for the allergic reaction. So here also type 1 is also one type of allergic reaction. So actually immunoglobulin have two portions. This is termed as FAB. This is FC, fragment of crystalline, fragment of antigen binding site. So here this FC portion attached to the on the mast cells, basophil cells. So mast cells contains on the plasma membrane, these contains Fc epsilon 1 receptors. Fc epsilon R1 receptors. R1 receptor. So if it is this epsilon is like that, so the IgE antibodies is Fc portion will fix like that in the Fc epsilon R1 receptors. So what happens next? So mast cells, then this is termed, now we are sensitized stage. So when these atopic individual re-exposed to that same allergen, so here re-exposed to the same allergen, now this time there is no need of these type of stages. So directly these allergen may cross-linked to on the to the IgE immunoglobulins, which is are located on the basophils or mast cells. So when these allergens cross-link to the IgE antibodies, these cells are degranulated. These degranulated and releases pharmacological active substances. Pharmacological active substances means heparin, like that substances. These will release histamine. These are pharmacological active substances. These substance when it is released, so the patient got what is called fever, hay fever. Next, what is called skin becomes a reddishness, bradycardia. These symptoms is he faced that atopic in that. So here it is a slide. So it is first say sensitizer. So here it is a B cell with the receptors. This faces the allergen and also it is generated MHC2. Here it is MHC2. So this MHC2 is read by the T helper cells. So what happens next? These T helper cells releases cytokines. With these cytokines, B cells is modified as plasma cells. So plasma cells means more ERSs. Here it is a diagram. Here is more. So these B cells will release us now IgE immunoglobulins. These IgE immunoglobulins is fixed on the mast cell surfaces. Mast cell surfaces, Fc epsilon R1 receptors is most prone. So here the Fc portion will fix it. So when it is this time he is sensitized. So in other stage, when it is allergen is enters directly cross-linked to the IgE immunoglobulin. So what happens? These releases pharmacological active substances. Pharmacological active substances means here um, they act as on blood platelets and also heart on the heart and also sweating glands like that. These acts. So what is the pharmacological heparin and also so what are the common allergen environment like the ryegrass dust mites? In some individuals, penicillin is also one. So here these are the pictures of the allergens. So dust mites, allergens. So its size is 10 micrometers. So it is a immediate type. Why? Because the total reaction is complete initiates in 15 to 30 minutes. So sensitization phase, activation phase. Two stages are there. Sensitization phase, active phase. So the FC portion. So you remember FC portion fixed on the Fc epsilon R1 receptors of mast cells. So now in it is sensitive. In activation phases, these are pharmacological. Heparin, histamine, other proteases will release. So bradycardia, urticaria. So urticaria means it is urticaria. And becomes skin becomes reddishness. So what is the reactions occur in this cell when mast cell is degranulated? So when second time it is re-exposed, there is increase of the calcium plus 2 influx on the plasma membrane. So the plasma membrane in plasma membrane phospholipids are there. These got methylation. Methylation. So methylation. Now phospholipids turn to as phosphatidylcholine. So with this methylation, phospholipids will become as phosphatidylcholine. So these phosphatidylcholine now turn to as arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid. So when arachidonic acid is released, now these pharmacological active substances, prostaglandins, leukotrienes, also histamine, these will release. So so students, it is very important for your university examination. So if you have any queries, kindly ask on Telegram app and also WhatsApp. So here you observe it is already 15 minutes completed. So in WhatsApp we did not able to share it. So Telegram app will support. So kindly I request you please download to listen this video on Telegram app. Thank you very much.